Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that they told you. Pretty bitch with an attitude.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl, this Monica, and I am back with another freaking video. Period. So yeah, let me go ahead and address some things. I always gotta address some shit now. Am I becoming one of them? I'm just playing. Anyway, I did not post a video yesterday. Y'all know I'm doing 13 days of Destiny Ronika, which will end Thursday, next Thursday, April 13th. But I did not post yesterday because my camera, what I'm recording on now, decided that it wanted to stop coming on. Like, it stopped cutting on because the lens was having a lens error or whatever. I don't know. But it pissed me off. So I didn't, you know, I didn't already have a video recorded already, and I was going to record it and have it posted, but my camera stopped working, so I couldn't do that. And you know, I had let y'all know that I was like, you know, if my camera would have never cut back on, bitch, the 13 days of Destiny Ronika was canceled, because it's always something. Like, it's always something. And I wasn't here for it. But it came back on last night or whatever. And I know some of y'all suggested to just record on my phone, but I didn't pay $800 for this camera to record on my phone. And I don't got no problem recording on my phone. I mean, my phone, I got good quality. But it's like, no. Because if I'm recording, I'm just so used to my camera now, because at one point I wasn't even using my camera, but I'm so used to my camera now. So if I want to record on my phone, I want to show y'all something, I gotta stop recording, flip the camera, show y'all. It's too much. I don't feel like doing all that. Also, I don't have a tripod to hold my phone up on. Like, I have a tripod, but I don't have a little phone mount thing. So yeah, as a note for the phone, period. And yeah, I put on a new wig. Well, I put on this little burgundy or red, whatever you want to call it, deep wave wig or whatever, because I don't want y'all talking about me talking about my wig not giving. Even though, you know, it could be better. I just left it on real quick because I'm filming this video in between my hair appointments. But yeah, is it giving? Because y'all be saying my wig is not giving. But anyway, I even put on lashes because I just didn't want y'all to be like, this bitch just ugly. Like, she look like a chili pepper with legs. That hoe is ugly. It's giving forehead though. Like, pull it down. But then when I pull it down, y'all, I look like a fucking fool. I don't know. My forehead big. It's probably because I don't got no baby hair. I don't know. I ain't wore this wig in so long. This lash irritating me. Everything just. So guys, this is story time, the time that I got left stranded on the side of the road doing an illegal street racing and the police showed up. And the reason I thought of this story time is because a couple weeks ago, I went to a racetrack with my friend Belle, and I was just thinking like, damn, I remember that time them niggas left me standing on the side of the road when the police came. So yeah, it's not gonna be a long story time, y'all. Honestly, none of my story times be long because shit don't really like, I don't know, like, I have a lot of stuff that happened to me, but I be having to sit here and remember stuff, and my memory ain't that good for me to just remember every single detail what happened that whole day. Like, no, it don't be giving it. So yeah, but before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel, and don't forget to turn on post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload another video. And don't forget to come with my best friend, because I love all my best friends, and all my best friends love me, and that's on who and that's on what side. Please pray for next granny, period. So let's get straight into it. So this had to take place back in like 2016. I think I was a freshman in college. Yeah, I think because at the time, this is about Pod basically, and if you don't know who Pod is, go watch previous story times. He's my very first boyfriend from high school that I came to Jackson State with. So yeah, and at this time he was still in school because he had dropped out. So this had to be freshman year. So Pod, his older brother, we gonna call him. It be so hard to come up with a fake name because they be taking everything in me not to say their real name. We gonna call Pod brother Brian, and we gonna call the friend, which is also from our high school, but also got a little part in the story, we're gonna call him Calvin. So we got Pod, which is my boyfriend at the time. We got Brian, which is Pod's older brother, and then we got Calvin, which is they friends, who also graduated from high school with us, who also attend Jackson State. Yeah. So boom, like I said, it was about 2016. Before he even got to college though, Pa and his brothers and stuff, they used to always do this like illegal street race. And I say illegal because it's not fucking legal. Like if the police catch them doing this shit, they're gonna get tickets and stuff like that. And they used to always do the over the summer and stuff like that. And I remember this one time when Pa had this little Mustang or whatever, and I honestly hate, I drive fast, but I don't drive like recklessly fast, and I don't like to be in the car while people drive fast, because I just feel like people don't care about your life like you care about your life or whatever. So yeah, but I remember this one time, you know, he like I said, they used to always find a street somewhere to go to and race for no reason. Like that used to be the thing back when we was in like high school. I think they used to do it on Sundays, and we used to go to the track, which technically don't be a track, it just be an empty ass road, and they would race on. So yeah, he used to always do it, and I've seen plenty of people get into accidents and stuff doing these things. So Pa used to, you know, he of course he followed behind his older brother and stuff like that. So he had this Mustang, and I had told him, I was like, you don't need to be racing your car, like it's dangerous, don't be doing it, you know. I just want him to be safe. Bitch, one night he fucking wrecked the car. Yeah, he wrecked his car, and I was just like, see, I told you. But of course, you know, I was happy that he was okay, but like I was like, I told you, don't be racing that fucking car anyway. Like that stuff is dangerous. Like you can't really control what those cars will do, like for real. But anyway, let's fast forward to when the night they left me. So boom, I don't really even know what was all going on that day, honestly. But like I said, so boom, when we got up into Jackson and stuff, they had, his brother was like in this car club. I forgot what the car club called. I think it was called Extreme Muscle or something like that. I should not say that because they might be still in there. I don't know. It don't matter. But it don't matter because this not like a bad story time. So whatever. So I think he was in this car club called Extreme Muscle. So basically, of course, it's like all muscle cars. I think at the time his brother had a Camaro, and what I call Calvin, I think he had a Charger at this time. And of course, Pod is carless because duh. So yeah, they in a car club or whatever. So of course, you know, on the weekends and stuff, they all meet up in random spots. They'll meet up in like random parking lots and stuff, and they just sit out there, and it's just a bunch of muscle cars, just a bunch of different cars and stuff, and they just meet up, listen to music, just a bunch of guys and a bunch of cars. And of course I'm coming because Pod is my man, and Pod is with his brother Brian, and I'm gonna follow behind him because that's my only friend, that's my man, like, because I want to be with you, like, you know what I'm saying? So boom, this particular day we in traffic per usual. But honestly, I have never been with them when they are like, when the whole car club just come together and they just riding on the interstate through traffic, zipping through cars and stuff like that. I have never been with them while they do this. So this was a first for me, right? But anyway, so this particular night, I don't know, we probably had been in the parking lot for hours. So at this point, I'm sitting up in the car, and I was up in who car I was in? Cause I'm trying to see. I was up in Brian's car in the back seat, and I'm asleep cause shit, they had been out there for hours. And like, of course I want to be my man or whatever, but I don't want to be sitting up in niggas' face all day. So I'm in the back seat sleep. So boom, next thing I know, you know, everybody getting in their car, they leaving and stuff. So we headed to wherever the fuck we went to. Honestly, like I said, it was just a random road. Like, it wasn't a real track that you can actually go and have races on. It was a road, basically. So we going to that road or whatever, and they finna race, they finna do bits and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm in the back seat sleep because it was late. I ain't even gonna lie, it's probably like 12 going on 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm in the back seat, I'm sleeping stuff. So boom, they racing. You know, people, I'll probably say the distance, probably like a, I can't even tell you, the distance probably like a mile. Basically it's probably like a mile. You know, they race, they turn around, they come back, basically. Like, you know, they just doing it. So then boom, fast forward to Pod brother Brian. He wants to race, right? Cool. I'm in the back seat of the car. So of course I have to get out the car because they don't want extra people in the car with them because it's like extra weight on the car. So Pa come wake me up or whatever. He was like, get out the car, you know, blah blah blah, they finna race. Cool. So I get out the car. Brian, he's in his driver's side, and Pod ends up getting in Calvin's car, or I don't know how it happened. I just know I was on the side of the road by my damn self. So yeah, anyway to go, whatever. So boom, they race. Cool. They come back, you know, whoever won. And you know, they just keep racing. They keep going. So at this point, it's no point in me getting back in the car because they want to keep racing, so I can't be in the car, and I don't want to be in the car, and they going that damn fast and crazy on this little ass piece of street. So the last time they go and race, all I know is I was on the, as far as me, Brian, Calvin, and Pod, I was the only one on the side of the street or whatever. I mean, of course, you know, it was a whole bunch of other guys and stuff that was in other cars on the side, but I didn't know none of them. So I was on the side of the road by myself. So all I know is Brian and whoever raced, I don't know what the fuck Pod and Calvin were. Maybe they was racing too, I'm not sure. All I know is they take off, they racing. Cool. I swear to God, within like 5 to 10 seconds, everybody that was left where I was standing at started jumping in their cars and taking off. And I'm just standing there like, and then I heard somebody say, oh shit, the police, da, da, da. I swear to God, nobody asked me did I want to get in the car with them, nothing. I swear to God, everybody just got in their car and they took the fuck out. And I'm just standing there looking stupid as fuck. I had a blanket, I'm just standing there, I'm looking stupid with my blanket wrapped around me, and I'm like, so keep in mind, the police has caught Brian, Pod, and Calvin racing. So they're trying to come back. Y'all ain't so funny because I'm the reason that they got caught, because you're not gonna leave me standing on the side of the road. Like, is you fucking crazy? So they trying to come, they coming back towards me, but they driving fast, and I'm like, slow the fuck down. Like, y'all, you is not finna leave me standing on the side of the road. I am sorry, like, absolutely not. I had no idea where we was at, y'all. It was like in the woods. Like, it wasn't in the woods, but it was like a bunch of trees and stuff behind me. Everybody left me. So they driving fast, they trying to slow down just enough for me to jump in the car. Baby, I'm not jumping in a moving car if you don't stop. Like, stop. So boom, I get up in the car or whatever, take off. Eventually, I don't know if he actually like just took off and continued to run from the police, but either way it go, we got caught. And I'm gonna take the fault for it. I'm gonna say it was my fault, because if they never had to stop to get me, they could have got away. But if you thought you were gonna sit there and leave me on the side of the road, I would have gave the police their address, their phone number, their social security number, because I knew Pod's social security number, baby, the license plate, everything the police know, because don't fucking leave me on the side of the road. I don't care. I don't care. So anyway, so boom, we ended up getting pulled up by police. I'm just sitting there mind my business because it don't got nothing to do with me. And I did not end up getting in Brian's car. I ended up in Calvin's car, because Brian was driving Calvin's car. He was driving the Charger, and Calvin was driving Brian's car, which was the Camaro. So boom, Calvin didn't get pulled over in Brian's car. We got caught in Calvin's car. So boom, the police asking Brian for his license. Brian ain't got his license. He got a license, but he didn't have his license on him. His license was at the house. There's one ticket. Then insurance. Calvin did not have insurance on his car. There's 2 tickets. Then, of course, you know, they going back there to check the tags and stuff. Boom, boom, boom. So he got a 3rd ticket for the tag, because that ticket was actually kind of stupid. But you know how you had like the plate covers over your tag and stuff, and they was like, it's unreadable, I guess, because they probably the plate, the little decoration thing probably like scratched the expiration date and stuff off the tag. So boom, there's 3 tickets. Then the 4th ticket was illegal racing. No, it was drag racing. That's what they call it, drag racing. And then I think the 5th ticket was, because I know for a fact he had got 5 tickets. The 5th ticket, he got 1 for his license, insurance, the tag, drag racing. I don't know, child. He got a 5th ticket for something I can't think of, but I know for a fact he got 5 tickets. And yeah, So I didn't give a fuck, honestly. They ain't had shit to do with me. Cause I was just sitting in the backseat minding my business. So boom, got all his tickets and stuff, boom, fast. So then they end up going to a gas station where, and Calvin pulled up in Brian's car, and they just talking and stuff, talking about how they got all these, how he got all these tickets, da da da. And they just like, why the fuck you ain't jump in the car? Talking to me. And I'm like, I did. You want, bro, y'all come down the road going like 80, 90. Who can jump in it? You gotta come to a complete stop. I'm sorry, I am not finna, no. Like, what? Like, what? Then just imagine if he was driving his car, Camaro. I was gonna have to, somebody was gonna have to get out the front seat. I was gonna have to get in the back. No, you just be lucky that we was in the Charger and it didn't take as long as it would have been if we was in the Camaro. Like, be fucking for real. So they mad at me, but honestly, it ain't my fault, because nobody told y'all to be out here driving illegally. Nobody told y'all to put me out the car, leave me on the side of the road. Nobody told y'all to try to fucking leave me. The fuck. So like I said, I don't care. I do not care, because honestly, I was like, bro, you gonna go to court and that license ticket gonna get thrown out because you do got license, you just didn't have it on you. That tag ticket gonna get thrown out because that was just some bullshit, because clearly the tag was not expired. And what else? His insurance ticket was gonna get thrown out because nigga, you could just get some insurance for the car. And I think Calvin did have insurance in the car, but whatever. Now, the other two tickets, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you would got those regardless of me, and now if you would got caught, you was getting those regardless, because you should not have been illegally street racing. Period. I do not care. So you would have thought those niggas learned their lesson after he just got 5 tickets. No, boom, meet up with the car club again, and they back in traffic. At this point, I'm like, take me back to my fucking dorm, because at this point it's getting dangerous. Like, y'all, I already got left on the side of the road, you know. I honestly feel like if Pod wasn't in the car, they would have fucking left me. Like, they would have left me. They would have. I feel like Pod's the only reason why they came back for me, because they could very much have gotten away if they didn't have to come back and get me. Everybody was gone. Okay, it was gone. So boom, we on the highway, y'all, on the interstate. These niggas is going every bit of 120, 130, and they just sliding through traffic like it ain't nothing. Y'all, it was 2 police. See, you know how they be ducked out trying to hide stuff. They done flew past you. You just got 5 tickets. You like 10 minutes ago. Done flew past these police. Y'all know on 55, the speed limit is what, 60? It's 60. Cause it get to 70 when you get up in Madison. We in Jackson. It's 60. Y'all going like 100 plus. Done flew past police. I'm in the backseat like this. Like, holding on, cause they going around these curves, y'all, like these sharp ass curves, and they just flying. They not hitting no brakes, they not doing nothing. They just zipping through people's cars. Like, they had this thing where if you coming up to a yellow light, you better keep going, don't stop, you gonna get left. And when I tell you them niggas live about it, them niggas will run every red light. They would not stop, cause you gonna get left. I was in the back praying for my life, and they just come around the curve. I'm watching, and I was like, hey, can you drop me off at school? At this point, get me the fuck out this car, please. And ooh, excuse me. And at this point, it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. Get me out this car. I'm sorry, get me out this car. So they just zipped the traffic. Here come the police. Oh my god. So now you gotta try to lose the police. Y'all, I have never been so scared in my fucking life. I'm like, bro, no. Like, cause I think my head, cause like what's going through my head is, okay, the police, you already got 5 tickets, and you ain't learned your lesson. You want to continue to drive crazy, continue to drive fast, cool. Now the police is chasing us. So now we're on a high-speed chase. 2 things can happen. We're gonna get caught, and we're going to jail. At this point, I had never been to jail before. Or you gonna wreck this car trying to run from the police, and we gonna fucking die. And if it's one thing I did learn in high school from my band teacher, he used to always say, it's never the driver that die. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, when I see people in car accidents and stuff, for some reason it always the passenger seat rider or the driver never be the one that dies. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die today. Like, today is the day the Lord is finna call your girl. Like, no. So I'm like, please drop me off at school. Drop me off to my dorm. I'm begging them. I'm in the back seat holding on for dear life. I am so freaking scared. So they run from the police, blah blah blah. Eventually, I guess the police probably gave up or they escaped. I don't know, because I was praying, my eyes were closed, and I was trying not to fucking cry. So boom, they ended up taking me back to the school. Bitch, I ain't never got a car so fast in my life. I don't even think I told Pa about it. I was just like, gee, I was gone. Ran my little ass up in McAllister. If you know, you know. In McNasty, cause child, yeah. I never in my, no. And honestly, I should have broke up with Pa then. Cause why would you put me in that damn shit? Like, you already know how I feel about fast driving. You already know how I feel about the race and stuff. I was telling him this all throughout high school. I didn't want him doing it. Blah, blah, blah. And you gonna put, it's one thing for y'all to race and you know the police come behind y'all. Y'all got pick me up. But bitch, to be driving like that, recklessly like that, and get in a high speed chase with me in a car, your girlfriend, the love of your life. Child, no. I should have broke up with him then. But anyway, yeah, long story short, your girl never in her life got in a car with them ever, never again. I don't want to hear nothing about no car club. I ain't want to go to no meetups. I ain't want to go to none of that. Never again. Absolutely not. Because one thing about it, I care about my life. And if I can prevent it, I'm going to prevent it. Never again. I never, ever, ever even thought about it. I don't even think I had ever been to another racetrack or a street race after that, besides the one I just went to a couple weeks ago with Bill. And you know how many years that was? That was like 2016. It's 2023. That shit traumatized me. Like, I was scared for my life. Like, I thought I was finna die. Like, but yeah, nonetheless, that's gonna be the end of this video. If y'all like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications bell so you get notified every time you get a little video. Don't forget to come with my best friend, because I love all my best friend. All my best friend love me, and that's on who, that's on what's my best friend when it's long. Period. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in my next one.
They having conversations on the trending topic. I'm just trying to see what's in your fucking wallet. Type of bitch that make a nigga